You may be seated. You see, that is a challenge for each and every one of us, isn't it? Not just for these 10, although candidates, that is your job. That is your call to do some witnessing. But it's for each and every one of us. Now, as we go through this program, the first thing that you're going to see is a charge to the candidates. And we have just a few that's going to be representing the Corps. And they're going to come up in time, and we see there from a soldier, Mayor Ruth Hanson, someone who has been with these candidates in many capacities, with youth programs, with Sunday school, with kettles, that's right, with everything. And Mayor Ruth is going to come and give one from the soldiers. Then Colonel John Bate represents the retired officers. He represents so much to these candidates, represents mentors that you've had and you have in this Corps. He represents teacher in the School of Understanding, which you've had in this Corps. He represents those retired officers who have your best interest at hand, who continue to pray for you daily. Then we have from the ARC, Captains Gary and Liz Wilson. What a great thing is happening at the ARC on a daily basis. It is amazing what God is doing in the hearts and the lives of those men who are there. Men who come absolutely broken, who come lost, and men who find Jesus and find a purpose. And dare I say, they find a calling, as we see right here in Joe and in Ryan. And so with that, it's only fitting to have a charge from our ARC officers as well. And then to close that off, Shelley and I will give a charge as the Corps officers of Clearwater Citadel Corps. And then we'll have a response from the candidates. So Mary Ruth.
The captain called me at camp this past week and asked that I participate in the candidates' farewell meeting. As you can see, I've called upon some assistance so it could be a team effort, and then called upon the scriptures. And the Lord brought to mind the best guidance any of us could offer for you to reflect upon, the fruit of the Spirit. Love, try to always seek the highest good in people. Joy, seek gladness that is not based upon circumstances. Peace, bring unity between people. Patience, be slow to speak and slow to anger. Kindness, be merciful, sweet, and tender as often as possible. Goodness, be generous and open-hearted. Faithfulness, always be dependable, loyal, and full of trust in the Lord. Gentleness, be humble, calm, and non-threatening. Self-control, always listen well to both sides. I trust that you will reflect upon these words often, and may the Lord continue to be your steadfast friend and protector. God bless.